Listen, street style does not have an age limit because showing up as you does not require permission. Hey girl, it's Nisha So Gaudy, your edgy, funky, and a little bit extra fashion best friend. Today I'm serving up 40 and up street style looks just to prove that style it don't expire, it levels up. Every look is gonna be intentional, wearable, and they gonna all have a little personality and attitude. Cause why not? Why the hell not? Yeah. So let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so I feel like this look is giving casual Friday at work for me anyway, because I feel like when I'm covered up, I'm appropriate. So I feel like this giving casual Friday, or maybe if you on the choir at church and you wear this to choir rehearsal because it's the Jesus paid for this and that receipt. So, something casual like that. Or maybe the kids, the grandkids want to go somewhere in the evening or the early afternoon and you want to take them to a game room or something like that. Some casual, chill vibe where you don't have to be too serious, but you still want to look cute, comfortable, and put together. So I feel like what works for this look is the color story. The red, black, and white is telling the whole story. It's throughout the outfit. Red hat, white shirt, black pants. Then, it's just recreated throughout the whole entire look. The leather, I feel like, brings in great texture and gives something visually appealing besides, just cotton everywhere. It just, adds to the visual appeal of the entire look. I love contrast, not just in colors, but also in fabrics. So I like the fact that the leather is here to just break up the monotony and give you something else. Give the eye somewhere else to go. All right. And then the flannel tied around my waist, I feel brings the entire look together. So if I just had on the white shirt and the black pants, yes, it would be a cohesive look, but I feel like the look was not finished until I put the flannel on. And this whole time I've been talking and I forgot this big bag sitting right here. I was looking for a smaller bag. I don't know where that smaller black bag is that I have, but it feel like for me, I can't go wrong when I put this big purse on right here. I cannot go wrong, and it just complete a look for me. It do it for me. I'm gonna tell you a quick story because I have this purse in mustard as well, and I wore it out the other day, and people made me so mad because not once, not twice, but 3 times people asked me when I was carrying it, "Is that a dog? Is that a dog?" And they said it just like that. Once I was in the grocery store, like everywhere I went, somebody asked me, "Is that a dog? Is that a dog?" And I'm thinking like, who the hell got a yellow dog? And who gonna take that yellow dog in the grocery store or in the gas station? And then I went to the gym. And I already knew what the man was about to say because he a real stickler for the rules. He the manager. And he gonna say, "What do you have there?" And I'm like, "This is my purse. It's my purse." He was like, "Oh, okay, because I thought you had a dog." But, that's enough about mine. This is Mongolian lamb's wool. This ain't no damn dog. But anyway, I feel like this look came together real good. They done sat up there, mad be mad, calling my purse a dog. And I can see if it was the black one, but it's the mustard one. I mean, I've heard of hot dogs, those kind of dogs, but I ain't never heard of no mustard colored dog. But yeah, anywho. So like I was saying, this purse pulling this look together. I also think the hat doing this thing. And shout out to the hat. The hat doing this thing. I love the silver in the hat. That's what made me put on the silver accessories. Don't pay too much attention to my nails. This is real life, so sometimes that happens. Okay. So that's the look. And I feel like this look is giving bills paid and opinions decline. Now on to the next look. All right. So this look is this is something that I would wear to maybe like a local event, say for instance a poetry slam or even a comedy show. And I do think when I go to a comedy show, a local comedy show this week, I'm gonna throw this fit on here. I do immediately love the pop of blue in the shoes. I love that unexpectedness. It gives the eye something visually to look at. Yeah, I love like in any look. I love something like wow in your face. And even though I have this big fluffy purse and these earrings, I do feel like the blue in the shoes is giving a moment. I do. I do love that this bra top allows me to be sexy per se, but not necessarily being like in your face sexy. It because I'm not showing any skin, I'm completely covered up, but you get, sexy grown up vibes with the bra graphic in the shirt. And this black clutch, like I said, it's gonna be a moment whenever it pop out. And so I do love the black clutch with the black in the pants, because this is a complete color story. So the black really blends in well. And then, when I carry my purse like this, the two textures, the soft texture from the joggers and the fluffy fur in the bag play well together. They play really well off of each other. I do want to point out how I pulled these earrings, and when I put them up to my ear, I immediately knew these were the earrings I was gonna wear because I love how the design in the earrings almost look like the lace in the top, and so I think that goes really well together. Always pay attention to the details because they really do complete the look. And I feel like this look is giving. She went outside and then became the whole goddamn moment. Yes. Yes. All right. Now on to the next look. Okay. So this look here, I feel like it's giving. I'm about to go take the kids to one of their sporting events, or if I still attend my old college and I want to go to one of their games, something like that. Or maybe I'm just close to the hood and I want to go in one of the local hole in the walls and I'm just gonna have me a drink or two. Cause I feel like this look is not that serious, and you don't gotta be serious at all in no hole in the wall. So I think it's cute, but it's fun. It's cute fun. Immediately I feel like the statement, what my eye is immediately drawn to is the red and the yellow. Pop, pop, pop. It's just giving color all day long. So otherwise all black look, because the hat, the jacket, the jorts, everything is black, but that red and that yellow is popping. I feel like the jorts keep the look, where it's not too cold out, it's in the 40s or 50s, you can keep it fun. You definitely know you're not taking the look too seriously because you just kept the look fun. What I did realize once I had put this whole look together, I looked and I think It might have gave if I put on a white shirt underneath, a white button down shirt underneath this top, in order to break up the color story a little bit. I think that might have worked. But if I'm being honest, I'm filming this and I know this is look 3, but this is the last look of a bunch that I've done already. And so I didn't feel like going back in and putting on a white button down. I'm steaming a white button down, putting it on to see if it, I ain't feel like it. But just keep that in mind. If you were to recreate this look, do something similar to this, you can always throw on a white button down shirt underneath to break up the colors. Yeah. And so I love these boots on with this. For one, they are comfortable as ever, and then I love that the red picks up the red in the top. And even if you were to just decide you didn't want to wear the polo and you just put on the white button down that I'm talking about, this would go with your red lip and your red boot. You still be good to go. If you know the colors are too loud for your particular liking. And then I do have like subtle silver accessories. I didn't do too much on the accessories because I feel like the colors are so bold in your face that it was okay for me to be pretty tame and laid back when it came to the accessories. So I just have on each wrist a silver bangle and then some silver hoop earrings, and it just plays out the silver in my little pouch on my clutch, on my purse. Overall, I feel like this look is giving flashy with financial confidence. And I say that because this shirt says wealthy nomad. So flashy, yes indeed, flashy, but with financial confidence. Now on to the next look. Look number 4. Ooh. All right, y'all. So this next look, I feel like I feel like I would wear this if I was in New York, in Brooklyn somewhere, sitting on the stoop, about to hop off the stoop and go into the bodega. The way I got this shirt tied or sitting, and how baggy the jeans are, it's kind of giving LA, and then the Timbs and the Yankees cap is giving New York. So I don't know. It looked like maybe I'm a LA girl on vacation in New York, but whatever. All right. So immediately, I feel like this hat is the star of the show, and this is a little DIY you dig. And my next video that's dropping on Wednesday is gonna be style hacks using what's already in your closet. So check that out Wednesday if you want me to get more into this and other style hacks. Also, so I just feel like what made this look come together is that everything is kind of cohesively bold and in your face. So the shirt is giving all the loud colors without giving Ronald McDonald. These bold colors stand out. And then I love that it says New York Rich. And I paired it with this Carhartt belt bag. And I feel like the color of the fur in the hat trim, and then the belt bag, and then the Timbs, they are all kind of picking up on that same color story. And I felt like the jewelry kept up with the theme, the gold necklace, and then, and I lost the earring. The gold chain earrings also kept up with the, the New York street style vibe. Let me show you closer the earring. So the chain detail earrings and then the gold bracelets just kept up with the story. The gold round the way look that I'm giving. And I feel like overall this look is giving this look got me, acting around the way. But I feel like this look is giving, I'm on a first name basis with everybody in and outside the corner store. Yeah. All right, on to look number 5. All right. I'm gonna say it before you say it. Yes, I got that damn purse on again. I told y'all when I got this purse, prepare to get sick of me. Cause to me, like I said, it's an everyday purse and it go with every damn thing. So yeah, here she go again. All right, I feel like I will wear this look maybe like to on an art walk somewhere where it's expected to be dressed a little different, in bold. Somewhere where it's acceptable to be different. So it's a fashion across the shirt, and the look ain't super bold, but it's giving what I'm putting down. It's giving what it's supposed to be given. Okay, so I feel like the in your face moment of this outfit is the shirt, and I also feel like it anchors the outfit because it sets the tone for the color story, because I feel like the leopard plays well with the black and gold, and it to me is in the same family, like the black and mustard, the black and leopard. Then I got the black and gold on the gym shoes, and then the accessories I go, the hat is black. I do have, like, this is the way that I would normally wear this hat, like this beanie that I just rolled up, but I'm trying to preserve my hairstyle, so I have for the sake of this video, I have on a do-rag underneath my hat, so it might look a little awkward, like what is that extra going on, but that's all that is. I feel like with this look, to me and for me, it's timeless. I don't see any of this as being trendy. I've been wearing fur and furry material since forever, leopard since forever. So to me, this is like zero trends. It's a timeless look. Jordans don't never go out of style. They might need to get washed, but they don't go out of style. So timeless. And I feel like the black and gold, it just elevates the look. I think, it's a color that stands out and it automatically commands attention. So the black and gold and the sunglasses, your eye is immediately drawn right up in here because of the black and gold. Yes. So, I feel like this look is giving running plays, but don't play with my time or my outfit. Now on to the next look. All right, so this next look, I think I would wear this somewhere like to brunch with friends, even though it's so casual, because let's be honest, every time we go to brunch, we are not super dressed up in a sundress, or it's not always like super special occasion type vibe. Sometimes we go to brunch just to brunch, just to fill our bellies. So I feel like I would wear this to brunch, or maybe if I was going to run errands. If I was going to run errands, but I knew I might have to make a special stop in between, like I was going to my favorite coffee shop, or I might run into Boo later because he said he wanted to see me. So I'm gonna make sure I'm giving just a little something extra. Don't fall into the entertainment center. Okay. So right away, to me the shoes are making the statement. They are the star of the show. And if I really wanted to accentuate them, I would just roll my pants legs up. But they are playing, you know, an overstated slash understated moment. That's what they're giving right now. Overstated slash understated. I do like how I carry the blue throughout the outfit. So the navy in the shoes, the navy in the purse. And then, if you can tell, this is more in this shirt in the flannel is more of a dusty blue, but it still is, it's still cohesive. The blues are playing really well together. I love how even though all the tones in the outfit are pretty neutral, the accents, the silhouette, the things going on in the pieces are making each one a little bit of a star. So the shirt has its own moment. The way that it comes in, it is very low cut in the front without giving too much of your business in the front. And then I just love the cut of this shirt. How it's a little low in the front, but then it's more up in the back. And then these pants, I just love how these pants, how you can just play around with the zippers, and I could just see myself throughout the day just changing what these zippers are giving. I probably would always leave the knees open, but just varying degrees of how much side thigh I want to show. I can see me running into a coworker and just doing something like this right here. Yeah, but then later it gets in the day. The later it gets in the night, the more these pants begin to open all the way up. But yeah, overall, this look is giving. I feel like you don't really need to announce your presence in this look because it's just giving. All right. So if you over 40 and you still like to dress street style, I'm here to be your reminder that you don't have to dress younger or anything like that. You just need to dress intentionally, confidently. So let me know in the comments which look you was vibing with the most. And don't forget, if you're new here or if you haven't already done so, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all the things in order to keep it gaudy with your girl. And I'll see you in my next video. Love you back.